Hey guys, so before I do my fucking dumbass intro that you guys all know, because you guys all fucking know me, and I said in my last video that I was going to make a video about, like, basically why I've not been posting videos and just kind of posting really depressing things, and basically I was like, well, it's nighttime, and that's like the most depressing time for me. And I mean, like, when I'm alone, I guess, yeah, because I don't know, like, I love the nighttime better than the daytime personally, but that's just a whole nother story for another time. Yeah, okay. So anyways, I figured that maybe, okay, I'll do those videos because they're very in-depth and personal, and things that I also want to, like, say to you guys that I've learned through these horrible things that I've been going through. But without further ado, I guess I want to tell you guys what this video is going to be about. Just fucking tell us already. Fuck. Okay. Sorry. This video is going to be about, it's going to be a story time. It's going to be a story time. Yeah. Okay. So what this story time is about is okay, so this story time is going to be about the very first time I played with a Ouija board, an actual Ouija board. Like one you buy in, like, fucking Toys R Us, because yeah, they have them in Toys R Us. I'm sorry, but fuck. Anyways, yeah. So, and before you go on, I already know what you guys are thinking. Kairi, you fucking dumbass bitch, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you know, don't fuck with that shit. Like, you know that. Like, what do you... Yeah, I know. I already know that shit, but, like, bitch, I was bored. I don't know. And honestly, if I didn't do this, I would not know and have the knowledge of things that I have not to, like, this day. But that's, again, another story for another time. Okay, so, whoa, I was 17 years old, and I had went to New Jersey to visit my best friend Michelle at the time. She was Russian, and, she spoke fluent Russian, but she had, like, a New Jersey accent, but her parents were, like, straight up Russian, like, had Russian accents. Her mom was hot as fuck. Like, her mom was gorgeous. Like, I miss them so much. Unfortunately, we just kind of drifted apart as kind of time went by, and it was actually right after I visited her, too. It was really shitty, too, because we had a great time. But anyways, that's just, yeah. Anyway, so we did this in the basement of her house. I know, already fucking, like, Ouija board there. Stupid idea already. And then it's like, put it in the fucking basement. Like, bitch, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Are you trying to get possessed? What are you doing? Okay, but anyways, so we set it up, we fucking got candles, we put them around us, like, and this, shit got real, real quick. At first, we both thought it was, each other moving it. Like, it had moved, the first second we said hello. And we were like, is anyone there? Just the normal, I guess, questions. Is anybody there? Who's there? Blah, blah, blah. And we just got, I guess, a bunch of just random spirits coming through and, telling about, their deaths or whatever. And, Michelle asked, one of them was, I think, well, what the board said was a, like, 18 or 19 or, like, yeah, around that age type of, like, male that died in, like, the 90s or something. I can't remember. And she asked, okay, well, because I didn't know this, so I guess this was, like, a testing, like, I don't know what the fuck she was doing, but she was like, alright, well, if you're really here, then what color are my underwear? I remember just, like, laughing, thinking, like, okay, that's so funny, like, and it answered red. And I was like, Michelle? Like, because her fucking face went, like, pale white. Pale fucking white. And she's like, what? And I was like, what? And she's like, my underwear is red. I was like, are you fucking serious? Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what the fuck? Like, sexual demon? Like, what? Spirit? I don't know, like, what? So at this point, like, we're not even freaked out. Like, we're just, like, we're, like, intrigued. Like, we want to fucking talk more. Like, yeah, bitch. Like, yes. Yes, daddy. Like, oh my god. I'm sorry. I'll stop. But anyway, so we keep playing with the fucking board, like, dumbasses. And we literally, like, played with it, like, all fucking night. Like, literally all fucking night. We would, like, wait till, like, the witching hour. And we were so fucking stupid. But we were also so fucking lucky. Because something, terrible could have happened, because of this. Because of any time you open a door like that. I mean, there are doors all over this universe that, Ouija boards are just a door that is physical that people know of. But, yeah. Yeah. Anyways. So, I had asked to speak with my grandfather who died when I was 7 years old. And oh, this is when shit got fucking real. Like, I bet you thought this was gonna be a scary story. Like, no, bitch, no. Oh god. Oh, I need a fucking Xanax before I fucking tell this shit. Like, you're gonna need to, like, if you smoke weed, pack your fucking pipe, take a fucking Xanax, smoke a fucking cigarette, you're gonna need it. Like, if you didn't believe in this shit before, like, we thought we were both just fucking with each other. She was, like, probably thinking, okay, well, she probably just saw me, or saw my underwear at some point in that day. Nope, not after this, not after what I'm about to fucking tell you, and I know, I'll shut up now and fucking tell you, okay. So, I asked the board if I can talk to my grandfather, Thomas Rye. And the board goes, yes. And I knew beforehand that, demons can come in through Ouija boards and manipulate them and manipulate you into thinking that, they're a loved one or, just a lost spirit, and when they're really, just a demon trying to get in and do all their fucked up little demon stuff. But no, this was actually fucking so real, and I bawled my eyes out when it happened. I asked to prove that, like, it was my grandfather. I was like, fuck. Oh. I said, who came to see you the day that you died? because my mom had gone to see my grandfather the day that he died. He had lung cancer, and she asked me if I wanted to go with him or with her, and I was 7. I didn't know what was going on at the time. I thought that he was just sick and that he was going to be okay, but, I didn't really comprehend, what was going on. But anyways, I blamed myself for not going. I blamed myself for many years for him dying because I wasn't there. I know it doesn't make sense, but I don't know. I felt guilty because I was asked to go on the day that he died, and I didn't, and I don't know, I guess from that day forward, I felt like I was responsible. But anyways, and that's where this story gets kind of, heartfelt. Sorry, there's something in my eye. Ow. So, he said, Mom came, and I was like, fuck. Fuck. I started crying, and I was like, I'm sorry I wasn't there. I should have come. I should have said yes. And he was like, it's okay. He was saying it's okay. Mom was there. Your mom was there. And he was like, I love you. I love your mom, and I love your brother. And I was like, I'm sorry, I fucked up so much. And he goes, yeah, but it's okay. And he spelled all this out. And where usually, when you're on a Ouija board, you usually just get, either scrambled answers or just, a yes, no, or, an easy answer. Not really, put together, sentences or, really well, thought out things, you know what I mean? And, this was, a full-on conversation, and my best friend saw me bawling my eyes out. She wouldn't do this, and she didn't know any of this. She didn't know anything about how my grandfather died, or, anything like this, and, it was just so crazy, and she was like, I want to talk to my fucking grandmother. Shit, you just talked to your grandfather. I want to talk to my grandmother. So after I was finished talking to my grandfather, I was like, I love you so much. I love you. And we asked my grandfather if he could find my friend's grandmother in the on the other side and bring her to the where we were on the board speaking, and and I didn't know that her grandmother and her she just spoke Russian. I guess she didn't know English, or she wasn't very good at English. So my best friend started talking to her in complete Russian, getting Russian spelled out answers, and I'm just sitting there what the fuck is going on? What are they saying? What are they talking about? She starts trying not to tear up, but she's tearing up, and I'm what the fuck? What the fuck, dude? This is a fucking Ouija board. Fuck. This shit's real. Fuck. I thought it was crazy my entire life for thinking all this other shit's real, but no, bitch, this shit's fucking real. Oh my god. But, yeah, so she's talking to her grandmother in fluent fucking Russian, knowing at this point, we are both not fucking with the board. Neither of us are, lying. We're both fucking, we were talking to spirits the whole fucking time. We were talking to our grandmother and our grandfather, and it was just crazy. And my grandfather also basically was like, you guys need to stop fucking with the Ouija board. Like, knock it off. Like, and I was like, yeah, yep, sorry, grandfather. Sorry, Bubba, love you. But, yeah, needless to say, I didn't really stop fucking with Ouija boards. Sorry. But I don't, yeah, that, again, is another story for another day, because I'm just a freak. I'm weird. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, she basically, after that, we were both like, alright, let's close the fucking board, but before we do, let's try to talk to somebody else. I don't know why we did this, but we did, and this is where shit got scary, and where I think my grandfather was saying, like, you need to stop using the board, like, now. Because after we had, like, stopped talking to Michelle's grandmother, or she had stopped talking to Michelle's grandmother, we had decided to talk to one more person, and we were trying to, I don't know, set lost souls free. I don't know what the fuck we thought we were doing. But either way, we were two dumb fucking bitches, two dumb fucking 17-year-old bitches playing with fucking Ouija board in the middle of the night. What we fucking should not have been. And this, Michelle asked, what color is my aura? It says blue. And she goes, well, what does blue mean? And it says nervous. And I go, well, what color is my aura? And it goes gold. And I said, well, what does gold mean? And it went to SHIELD. It spells out shield. And I look at Michelle and I'm like, what? Like, what? A shield from what? Like, what? And she was like, I had a feeling it was gonna spell that out. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, you, like, how, what? And, like, while we were trying to, like, talk, like, she looked very, like, into the, like, board. And, like, I was kind of, like, trying to look at her, like, how did you know that? Like, what? And, like, this board just kind of, like, it was going fucking crazy, like, and it was, like, demons. It said shield from demons, and I was like, what the fuck, bitch? Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you saying? And I will tell you guys another story about that whole, about my, aura, actually, in another video, if you want me to, but, this is where shit got creepy. This thing came through the board, and I said, alright, what are you? Because I had a bad feeling. I was like, this isn't a spirit. I was like, you're not a spirit, are you? And it goes, no. I said, is this a demon? And it said, yes. I was like, bitch. Like, we were, like, Michelle got shook. I was fucking shook. But I was trying to, like, act like a tough ass bitch. No, I was fucking scared as fuck. And I was like, okay, touch me, fucking knock on something, I don't know, fucking hit me or something. And it's like, it spells out, I can't. And I was like, well, why? And it was like, shield. And I'm like, what? Like, fucking what? Like, what? What? And then it says, like, it started saying, like, I'm gonna come for you to, like, tomorrow night at, like, 3 o'clock in the morning. And, like, we're just like, okay, fucking goodbye. Like, we got a fucking board, and then, like, we're, like, up the whole night, like, until the sun rises. Fucking, we were sharing a bed together, like, I was staying with her in a room, and then the next day, I was like, Michelle, like, we gotta get on the board, like, we need to find the fuck out what's going on. And she's like, no, like, we shouldn't fucking do it, like, no. But both of us could not help ourselves, and we went on the board again, only to find out that we were not going to be attacked by any demons. We were just threatened by something or I don't know, something. But yeah, I don't know. So that's my first experience ever playing with a Ouija board. But I do want to say at the end of this that when you play with something like that, you really do need to be careful, because things can go very wrong very quickly. And, you know, we were lucky that, you know, something didn't come through and stay there, or, you know, follow me home or follow her, you know what I mean? Just always be aware of your surroundings, what you're fucking with, what you're getting into, and always know what you're getting into before you're going to do it. Like, if you're at a fucking friend's house and they pull one out and they're like, let's do this, like, bitch, know your shit. Like, know what you're doing, and, like, just be prepared, because this shit's fucking real. And I didn't think a lot of this shit was real until, like, then. And then that, honestly, that experience opened up so much other doors for me that I haven't talked about with you guys. Mostly because I kind of like to stick to my own little self-help videos and story times that I do. But I do have a lot of stories of encounters with spirits, or, you know, just psychic, quote-unquote psychic, I guess, things that I don't really talk about, and I guess this would be my first time mentioning it. But if you want to hear about that, just let me know in the comments, I guess. Sorry for such a long fucking story, but please, if you ever play with a Ouija board or anything that happens to be with the spirit realm, anything like that, don't fuck around. Don't ever, don't fuck around with a Ouija board. Like, don't mock a spirit. Don't try to fuck with it. Don't. Be respectful. If you're gonna do it, be respectful of whatever spirit you're talking to. And if it's demon, be fucking respectful, because they will get pissed, and they will, like, they're dangerous. Okay, they're dangerous. I don't care what you believe in. This shit's real, and it's fucking dangerous. So, that being said, I love you guys so much. Good night, and I hope that this keeps you up at night. No, I'm just kidding. But I love you guys, yeah. So I'll make those other videos about, you know, my shit tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. I love you guys so much. So good night. I'll see you tomorrow, my little ghosts. All right, bye.